always have an attitude of gratitude. We have to know that it is a gift and it doesn't have to be bestowed upon us. So protect it, nurture it, be humble about it, and you'll go far in this game with the attitude of gratitude. Best advice I've ever received is always have an attitude of gratitude. That to me, that means that this gift of music is from God, and at any point, not that God punishes us or takes it away, but we have to know that it is a gift and it doesn't have to be bestowed upon us. So protect it, nurture it, be humble about it, and you'll go far in this game with the attitude of gratitude.
They said, yo, there's top 200 artists, right? The top 10 is an art form. It's a pop art form, but it's an art form nonetheless. Maybe we don't do what that is. Maybe what we do is an alternative. But guess what? Everybody in the top 200 is still making lots of money, making music. I'm just teasing. Anyway, but no, the top 200 and the top 10 are very different. You know what I'm saying? And you can focus on that or focus on doing something that's going to be more art, creatively expressive. And I think that's where the rubber hits the road. You know what I'm saying? For me, at least. You know what I'm saying?
R.I.P. Quincy Jones. In his book, he said the most powerful tool you can have as an artist is the power of being underestimated. So for a long time, especially leading up to this performance, I feel like I've never really had a lot of shine, and I've always had to work 20 times harder just to get like a crumb of attention. So that always works in my favor. So hearing him say that really encouraged me to keep going. And all the greats got treated badly before they got in the door. So I just take it as a rite of passage. So don't let the hardness of your path deter you from keeping who you are and keeping your intention straight. So fuck all the, the politicking of I have to be this way. No, be yourself, and if people don't like it, that's fine. But when it's time, they'll know and they'll catch up. They'll be late to the party. So everyone's gonna be late, but I'm already here. So
the best piece of music industry advice is there is always somebody out there with more talent than you, and there's always somebody out there that will work at least as hard as you do. So if the job requires 10 things, do 20. And do that with the faith that nobody gives a fuck until it's time to give a fuck. You gotta do the work. There's no shortcuts. The way the world is set up now, it's a shortcut world. Everybody's microwaving their way into opportunity. 2 + 2 is always 4. You got to do the work. At the end of the day, good work and good compliance to the rules is going to get you what you want.
Work and be smart. Make smart decisions with the work, and be open. I can't just give you one thing. Be open to advice. Be open to criticism. You do not know everything. You do not know everything. I know when you're young, you think you're hot and whatever. No. So be open to learn. Have an open mind. Have open ears. Listen to what's going on. Listen to stuff that's current. Listen to stuff from the past, because that will inform what the future will be. So just keep an open mind and learn and work hard. It's a hard road. It's a hard road, really, but you have to put the work in. It's not going to be handed to you.
Listen, the best business advice that I've received in the music industry is don't expect anything from anybody and you won't be disappointed. Treat anybody like everybody, or treat everybody like anybody. Simple as that. That's from your Uncle Maul.
Constantly resetting. Don't let people get too comfortable with like the version of you that they're used to. I would say constantly change your show, change your look. Like one day I'm blonde, one day I'm dark. If I get bored, that means the public gets bored. And so it's kind of like when reality TV came into the picture, people would have one scene with blonde hair and then another with dark hair. So it's like people's attention span is so different. So it's just, constantly resetting and rejuvenating.
That's a great question. I think the financial literacy and saving your money, I think that allows us to actually pick and choose what we need to do with the funds that the liquid funds that we actually have. A lot of people think about investments. A lot of people think about, building stock. A lot of people see about, joining forces and, Bitcoin and all these kind of things. But if you don't know about what it means to actually save that money that you're actually investing, it's going to go fast. As fast as you got it is as fast as you saved it is so fast as you can spend it. So I think financial literacy about saving money is the best thing.
Find your fans. Find your real fans, your super fans. Whoever your super fans are, find them and employ them. Employ them to work for you. Carry the flag for you. Simple as that. Find your super fans. If you got 100 super fans, employ them to go find 10 more just like them. That's how we do that.
Piece of advice I would give for creators is to be yourself, be authentic. There's going to be a lot of people at your ear telling you need to sound like this, sound like that. But if you're not happy and it's not happiness coming through you when you do it, you don't want to do it 30 years later. So stay true to yourself.
My advice for emerging artists would be to just don't stop. I know it's cliche, but don't let nobody tell you that what you're doing ain't what you're supposed to be doing. If it feel right, it probably is right. And if it feel wrong, it's probably wrong. Go with your gut and trust your spirit.
I'm so ecstatic about it because house music has grown so much. When I started, it was a fad. They said it wasn't going to last. They used to ask me when I'm going to do real music and all that stuff. So now to be here for 30 years later, to see how it has, grown in different genres, it's like maybe 100 genres of house music now, and see people making billions of dollars of it. I'm very happy I was a part of it at the beginning and got to see how it has grown, and it's still maintaining. So I'm happy about that.
Probably the BPMs have changed a little bit, and I would say that a lot of people are sampling 90s artists now, except when I say the BPMs, what I'm noticing is they're taking house songs and they're slowing them down to R&B songs. So it's like, I don't think that people know that. They're like, hey, that sounds familiar, I'm not really sure why, and that's the reason, because they're slowing it down and giving you the interpolation of a dance song, but not actually the sample of a dance song.
Since I started DJing, the DJ space has changed because I used to have to carry 3 crates everywhere I went. And now you can, subscribe to some DJ pool and get all of the library that I've taken 30 years to collect. And now anybody who's got a laptop can just download a library, get a laptop, and call themselves DJ New Dude. You feel me? That couldn't happen back in the day. Because if you ain't had a record, you couldn't play it. So it's changed now. It's made it a little more competitive, a little more accessible, which I like, but I don't.